In a sleek, modern consulting office, a man in his late 40s sits amidst the cool, blue-white glow of multiple monitors. He sips coffee, a faint smirk playing on his lips as his fingers dance across the keyboard with practiced ease. The stark silence of the room is almost unnerving, a calm before the storm of his unfolding narrative. The blue light reflects in his eyes, revealing a hint of cunning beneath a composed exterior. His movements are precise, each keystroke a calculated step in a grander, unseen scheme. Fluorescent lights hum over a vast expanse of beige computers and flickering CRT monitors, filling the air with a hum. The air is thick with the whirring of fans and the faint, nostalgic smell of old electronics. I sit hunched over a keyboard, my fingers dancing across the keys with nervous energy, lines of code scrolling. A proud, almost mischievous glint flickers in my eye as I diligently work on the AutoGuardian Excel macro. In a frantic office, a harried executive stares at a spreadsheet, his fingers trembling above the keyboard. Panic flares in his eyes as a crucial section vanishes, a single keystroke erasing his effort. I enter, a calm presence amidst the chaos, moving swiftly to the computer. With precise clicks and the help of AutoGuardian, the lost data reappears, restoring order. The executive sighs with profound relief, and I nod, a quiet sense of accomplishment settling within me. Under the relentless hum of fluorescent lights, a sea of cubicles stretches, a labyrinth of corporate confinement. Karen, the HR manager, approaches her face a mask of visible distress, her eyes welling with unshed tears. The source of her anguish is revealed, a broken VLOOKUP formula glaring from her monitor, a digital nightmare. With practiced ease, I tap a few swift keystrokes, the solution a mere flick of my fingers. I hit save, oblivious to the impending digital disaster I have unwittingly unleashed. The screen refreshes, a silent harbinger of the chaos about to erupt from my simple fix. In Horizon Dynamics' IT department, a young man with ruffled hair is transfixed by his monitor, a silent alarm growing. His personal H-drive icon begins to pulse erratically, a glaring red warning on the screen. He watches, his eyes widening in disbelief as the percentage of free space plummets with terrifying speed. A cold dread washes over him, his face a mask of growing horror as the digital disaster unfolds. The rapid descent of the free space percentage is a silent scream of impending data doom. In the IT department, server lights blink frantically, a chaotic symphony of data transfer. I stare at my screen, the cursor frozen over a dizzying display of digital chaos. Hundreds of identically named backup files fill the directory, a digital infestation. The AutoGuardian has gone rogue, replicating itself like a virus across departments. The IT director, a stern and imposing figure, storms into the department, his face a mask of furious red. His gaze, sharp and accusatory, fixes on the monitor, a silent prelude to his wrath. His finger, trembling slightly, with barely contained fury, points directly at the screen. The air crackles with tension as his voice booms, "What is this garbage clogging the servers?" The question hangs heavy in the silence, a chilling challenge to the stunned employees. In the cold, sterile Horizon Dynamics server room, a figure hunches over a console, bathed in the glow of the screen. Empty coffee cups, silent sentinels, litter the console, testament to a grueling solitary vigil. The figure's eyes, red-rimmed and weary, betray the exhaustion of endless hours spent in the digital void. Fingers fly across the keyboard, meticulously cleansing shared folders from a command line interface. The impersonal chill of the room mirrors the figure's isolation, a silent witness to the enormity of the task. Every click, every command, a heavy step in a marathon of digital solitude, a battle fought in the quiet hum of servers. Under the hum of fluorescent lights, a cluttered desk sits in the sterile Horizon Dynamics IT department. The stern-faced IT director stands, jaw tight, a crisp white written warning clutched in his hand. A flicker of grudging respect crosses the director's eyes, betraying his stern demeanor. His voice is firm. "I'm not happy, but you always seem to fix your own messes. Just try not to make them in the first place, all right?" A subtle grin touches my lips, acknowledging my unique, chaotic talent for problem solving. The tension hangs in the air, a testament to my knack for both trouble and triumph. Late at night, the IT department hums with the low thrum of servers, a lonely symphony. Flickering CRT screens bathe the room in an ethereal glow, casting long, shifting shadows. Staring at the screens, a wave of profound boredom washes over the protagonist, heavy and suffocating. Then, a mischievous idea sparks, a slow-burning fuse igniting a dangerous glint in their eyes. The boss, a pompous man with slicked-back hair, gestures grandly, a self-satisfied smirk playing on his lips. His domain, a desk dominated by 3 massive 2 1-inch monitors, their screens gleaming like trophies. Arranged in a semicircle, they form a digital throne around his plush chair, a testament to his inflated ego. He beams, radiating an almost blinding pride in his technological rig, oblivious to the world outside. From my own desk, I watch, a nascent plan beginning to solidify in the quiet corners of my mind. A flicker of resolve hardens my gaze, a silent promise forming as I observe his self-congratulatory display. In the quiet hum of Horizon Dynamics IT department, a subtle smirk plays on my lips, hinting at a hidden agenda. My fingers dance across the keyboard, a flurry of motion as lines of VB script unfold with precise, deliberate intent. A dummy monitor flickers to life, then off, then on again, a silent testament to the code's mysterious power. My eyes gleam with a deep, knowing satisfaction, a silent victory unfolding in the dim light of the IT department. The slow Tuesday belies the electrifying thrill of my digital machinations, a secret joy in the mundane. In his spacious office, the boss's booming voice fills the air, his authority unquestioned. Suddenly, a series of monitors flicker erratically, their screens blinking with unsettling urgency. The boss stops, his booming voice silenced by confusion as he stares at the chaotic screens. He mutters to himself, bewildered. Power surges? Ghosting? What in the blazes is going on? Across the polished floor, a subtle, almost imperceptible movement as I adjust my wrist device. The timing of the script is now subtly altered, a secret manipulation in plain sight. In the pristine conference room, the boss presents to the C-suite, his voice echoing as he gestures toward large monitors. Suddenly, the monitors flicker wildly, then go dark, plunging the room into an uneasy silence. The boss's face contorts in frustration as he exclaims, "It's happening again!" From a distant desk, I snort loudly, a sound that slices through the sudden, tense Silence. Every head in the room swivels towards me, their gazes a mixture of surprise and disapproval. In the cool, sterile IT department, fingers dance across a keyboard, bathed in the glow of the screen. The last lines of code vanish, leaving a void that hums with a quiet, exhilarating triumph. A silent surge of elation courses through, a victory savoured in the quiet of the office. The memory of the boss's frustration flickers, a delicious aftertaste of defiance. A ghost of a smile plays on lips, a secret satisfaction held close. The sterile environment now feels charged, a silent monument to a hidden rebellion. Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, rows of cubicles stretch out in the Horizon Dynamics IT department. Sarah, perpetually stressed, leans into a cubicle, her voice a low grumble as she vents her frustration. This new link presence monitoring is driving me insane. I can't even step away for a coffee without it flagging me as away. Feigning attention, a mischievous spark ignites, an idea taking hold in the mind. Fingers fly across the keyboard, lines of .NET code appearing, designed to subtly nudge the mouse cursor. A silent rebellion against the system is born, coded in the sterile glow of the office. Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, a co-worker glances over his shoulder, a crisp $50 bill in hand. The bill slides stealthily across the carpet, disappearing beneath my desk. A silent transaction. My fingers expertly close around the hidden cash, a knowing smile playing on my lips. The co-worker mouths a silent request. The mouse, JitterScript, the custom variant, please. I nod. The money safely tucked into my pocket. A silent agreement sealed in the sterile office. Panic ripples through Horizon Dynamics accounting department as staff frantically punch numbers, their faces etched with frustration. Scattered budget reports reveal baffling discrepancies, each paper a testament to the unfolding chaos. From a distance, I sip my coffee, a subtle smirk playing on my lips, observing the escalating confusion. My Excel macro subtly swaps numbers, a silent orchestrator of this meticulously planned financial pandemonium. Fluorescent lights hum over the deserted IT department, casting a sterile glow on the lonely figure slumping in a chair. The monitor's cold light reflects in tired eyes, a mirror to the monotonous chore of internal games. Fingers, once sluggish, drift to a new tab, a desperate search for connection on dating sites. Suddenly, a flicker of code ignites a dangerous curiosity, a CSRF vulnerability appearing on the screen. The digital world comes alive, a new challenge pulling the figure from the mundane. Fingers fly across the keyboard, a dangerous curiosity now fully ignited, eyes fixed on the screen. In his dimly lit apartment, the protagonist's face is bathed in the eerie glow of his laptop screen, revealing a flicker of unease. His dating profile pulsates with an artificial flurry of activity, an endless stream of bot-generated likes. A triumphant yet unsettling smile plays on his lips as his popularity skyrockets, an unsettling ascension. The digital world erupts around him, a storm of automated affection, a hollow victory in the night. His eyes, wide with a mixture of joy and apprehension, reflect the digital storm, a silent question lingering. The computer screen's soft, eerie glow paints my face, reflecting a chilling 500 internal server error message. My eyes widen in disbelief, the digital horror of the error message burning into my very soul. The crushing weight of my accidental distributed denial of service attack settles in a cold dread in my gut. My fan club script, a seemingly innocent creation, has unleashed chaos upon the digital realm. It was meant for something entirely different, not this digital apocalypse I've unwittingly wrought. The dating site servers, once vibrant, now lie dormant, victims of my unforeseen digital blunder. In the dim apartment, the only light spills from the monitor, painting the room in a ghostly blue. A sudden buzz from the phone shatters the silence. A frantic plea from a dating site admin echoing in the air. The admin's voice, a panicked whisper, begs for help to patch a critical exploit, the urgency palpable. Leaning back in the chair, a strange calm washes over me, a silent assurance in the face of chaos. With steady words, I guide them through the fix, my voice a beacon in their storm of panic. A nascent feeling of power and responsibility blooms within me, a silent acknowledgement of my growing influence. The sterile hum of servers fills the Horizon Dynamics IT department as a team of pen testers, dressed in crisp suits, meticulously scans the room. I watch them, a knot tightening in my stomach, the shadow of the macro ghost from my past exploits looming large. The thought of its discovery, buried deep in old backups, threatens to unravel everything I've built. Subtly, I shift a stack of network diagrams, guiding their gaze away from the critical server rack, a silent plea to fate. Under the relentless hum of fluorescent lights, a junior admin, no older than I, squints at a monitor, a network diagram glowing. His fingers fly across the keyboard, tracing lines of code, a silent hunt for digital ghosts. My stomach tightens as his search narrows, heading straight for the logs of my recent monitor prank. With a quick, almost imperceptible move, I lean over his shoulder, my hand brushing his mouse, subtly altering his search. He glances up with a puzzled expression, then shrugs and continues, none the wiser, as I exhale a sigh of relief. In a modern consulting office, bathed in the city's nocturnal glow, the protagonist stands before a panoramic window. He surveys the sprawling city lights below, a silent testament to his journey and transformation. A faint smile plays on his lips, a flicker of his old mischief visible, yet subtly softened by time and wisdom. He acknowledges his past as the shadow in the machine, a phantom of his former self. Now, he embraces a new, ethical path, content in his evolution, occasionally indulging in bug bounties,